Friday, April 30th. Welcome to the 3 things I learned in Saas Sports Tech and Live Events, Building Your Network Edition. As many of you know, we announced an acquisition last week. We also have friends who announce big partnerships, and there's a lot of M&A and awards going around on a weekly basis as we all try to grow our business. And growing our business relies on a network, and that network relies on us having outreach to executives that is effective. As you know, the 3 things is about all the mistakes we made along the way. So we're going to share 4 things we learned in mistakes that we made in the last 13 plus years in building our network with executives. Number 1, reaching out after a big announcement or an achievement. You know, when a professional buys or sells a company, announces a big win, shares that they raised money, or wins an award, this is some of the busiest times of their career. They have a new business to run or get used to. They have money they have to put to work to grow a business. They have to go to award ceremonies and talk to everybody that's there. Add on to that the avalanche of congratulations, job requests, long lost friends showing up out of nowhere, and sales pitches, and our pitch gets lost. It's disingenuous, and it's something that doesn't get in front of them. So that's number 1. Number 2, after an appearance. Generally, people do appearances for one of 3 reasons, whether it's press or conferences. They do it because they want to promote their business or themselves. They do it because they're doing a favor for a friend, or they do it because it is a cause that they care about. When they do this, everybody else is watching it too, and they are inundated by sales pitches that seem disingenuous from people who haven't been following their business. Give it a little bit of time. Understand what they were talking about in their pitch. Learn more about their business. Learn more about why they did the appearance, and maybe reach out a little bit later. Because if you reach out right after that appearance, you're just going to get lost. That's number 2. Number 3, upon a career change. Think about it. You're an executive, you just got a new gig. That gig is likely because there's responsibilities for that gig, goals that you need to hit as the business grows or as you're trying to save a business. Those goals generally don't align with sales pitches from new vendors they've never heard of while they're trying to get their traction at a new business. We all read the same trades, we all have the same alerts, and we all know how to use Sales Navigator. When somebody takes a new job, they are also, just like in the first one, inundated by congratulations, sales pitches, people looking for jobs, and long lost friends. It's probably best to give it a little bit of time, and then we won't get lost. That's number 3. Number 4, one that is broken often. After a partnership is announced with a competitor. If we reach out to somebody after they announce a partnership with a competitor, here's what's happened. Generally, they have vetted the competitor, or they know them. They've gone internally and got an approval to do a partnership with this competitor, and they're now on the hook for that success of that partnership. For us to reach out in that moment and say, hey, consider us, is almost like rooting against their success. Yes, competitive selling is important, always will be. We entered a new market, everybody does. But let's think about when we're going to do that. These are all mistakes that we made along the way. Don't be embarrassed by any of them. That's why we're sharing them all here. That's the point of the 3 things. That's it for this week. We'll see everybody next week on the 3 things.